Hello guys, Davis TV Studio here, and today we're going to be talking about the goanimate community, what I like about it, what I don't like about it, and some of the things I've seen people been talking about. So let's begin. First off, in the goanimate community, I've seen that a lot of people think that we should not be able to support certain sides in certain political parties, and so we shouldn't be able to support left-leaning parties. I've seen this specifically from people like Lucas. He is very anti-communist. That's fine, but we need to let people have their opinions. And by the looks of it, he is absolutely dumping on left-leaning people for little to no reason. This is the same with a bunch of other people in the community. They need to learn to let people have whatever opinion they want, regardless if that is right-leaning, left-leaning. This is not a thing that is uncommon in society. Socialism is growing, communism is growing. We need to let people have that opinion, regardless if it alters things like human rights and that. A lot of people are saying that we shouldn't let people have that opinion because communism bad, socialism bad. To those people, I say you have no idea what you're talking about. We need to let people have that opinion because it is not in any way harming you. It's not in any way harming the people around you, and we need to just let people get along, and we need to be a society that is accepting of all political opinions. And on that topic, the Ukraine war. That is hell in the goanimate community. I cannot say anything about I cannot say anything negative about Ukraine in the goanimate community. If I say anything negative about the Ukraine, if I say anything negative about that country, the government, then I will be slandered. I have got banned from Goanimate City just for saying that I do not like Ukraine and that I like Russia. Now, I know that sounds bad to a lot of people, and I can see why that sounds bad to a lot of people, liking Russia or whatever, but what people need to understand is that these servers shouldn't be aligned with that war, because that war has so what I'm saying is, you can have whatever opinion on a war that you want, but you shouldn't be directly aligned as a server with it. So basically, you shouldn't. So in a server, if someone supports Russia, then you shouldn't ban them. If someone supports Ukraine, you shouldn't ban them. And it should be as simple as that. So no one gets banned, everyone gets to have their own opinion, and everyone gets to be themselves. That's the only thing that I think that Lucas, goanimate City, all the mods need to change about this thing. In the goanimate community, there is a lot of toxicity. There's a lot of people that will not allow you to have opinions if it is an opinion that is different from theirs. This includes the goanimate. This includes, like, if you think someone's quote unquote bad user or not. I don't really use that term often because I think it's a term that's mainly just used by idiots, but use it freely. I think that the goanimate community has an issue with pedophiles because they are allowing paedophiles to reign free. In Goanimate City, they allowed people like Rainboy when he was very clearly a pedo. You can't really... you can't improve if you're a pedo. That is something that the Goanimate community thinks, but is not true. So they need to stop thinking that, because it's a bunch of old bollocks. And, yeah, it's just really stupid. The Goanimate community, has a lot of issues with doxing. So, people will be doxed falsely. And I'm talking about people like Kenny. You know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna call you out, because you are assholes that are actually doxing people when these crimes that you are accusing them of are not true most of the time, because there is not enough evidence. You cannot dox someone for no reason. What you are doing is doxing someone because you think that something is true when it most likely isn't. You need to do research into the things that you are talking about, because if you don't, there is going to be legal consequences. You Goanimators think that you can get away with doxing someone for a reason that is the reason that you are doxing for. Okay, the reason you are doxing them for is not true. If you dox someone for a reason that is not true, you will probably get arrested at some point. So you need to not dox people unless you 100% know that something is true. I do not care if idiots on the internet go after me for this. I will turn the comments off if I have to. Because the Goanimate community is being stupid by letting people that falsely dox each other get away with it. What I mean by that is doxing each other for a reason that is complete and utter bullshit. If you dox someone for a reason that is bullshit, that is your fault, because you did not look enough into what happened. You need to make sure that there is solid evidence before you dox someone. I wouldn't recommend doxing anyone at all unless they are a paedophile or rapist, so you can report them to the police. But do not leak their IP address, because that will not help the situation, and it will only make it worse for everyone else. Last but not least, whenever the Goanimate City chat is active, it is someone having an argument. That's not a good thing. Whenever I see the Goanimate City chat active, it's someone having an argument. I don't see Goanimate City active at all, other than when people are absolutely shouting their guts out online. Now, I know that I'm shouting a bit, but I have a good reason to shout. And, there is a lot of bad in this community right now. There is not a lot of good in it. So I am naturally going to be mad. Anyway, whenever someone in the Goanimate community is actively talking, they are probably having an argument, for whatever reason that may be. Some of these arguments are valid, but most of them are stupid. Goanimate City in general is a server I would not recommend joining unless you are able to know that when you say your opinion, that you aren't going to be mentally slaughtered for it. Because if I say anything slightly controversial in goanimate City, I will get slaughtered mentally, because it has happened to me so many times that it actually becomes sort of depressing, and it really says something about the goanimate community, because if I can't say my opinion on things without getting yelled at by either one of the staff members or one of the regular members, then that server isn't grown up enough for me to be in. It's clear that the goanimate community is full of absolute children. And I don't know why no one else is saying this, but they act like 5-year-olds. And sometimes it's funny, but most of the time it's actually just really stupid. And I just wish that the community wouldn't act so dumb, and that we could all get along without some sort of shitty drama about something that is really stupid and just get started with no real reason. If you're gonna make a drama, then you may as well make it about a good bloody thing, because most of the dramas I see in the goanimate community are not made for good fucking reasons. So stop taking people's conversations out of context, and stop being fucking assholes. It's not that hard.